Xander may or may not have just woken up, so enjoy that phase.
Round 6. Mini turn. I'm buying 2 mechanized infantry, 2 tanks, 2 artillery, 1 infantry, and then probably
Right on. You
transport.
bought some reefs.
Cruiser.
You bought some reefs, everybody. You bought some reefs. I'm gonna sink those ships.
Oh my gosh, Steven's a little too happy for me this morning.
He better hit it. You better hit it hard.
Okay.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see this magic that's gonna happen. All right, those 2 dead tanks.
I guess those are non-combat moves.
What are you talking about? That Smolensk
No,
is not
no.
yours.
Oh, too true, too true.
That's not yours. That is a combat move. And yes, I adjusted already.
Pair drop these guys in there too.
Okay, empty out Leningrad.
Was that the
That's
magical paratroopers? Or was that something different?
Yeah, it was paratroopers.
Oh. That just made my life.
Yeah, see, uneventful. Xander didn't use it for what I would have used it for, so.
So therefore he's wrong.
Yeah, always wrong. Yeah, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Gosh. Okay, so you just have 853 infantry.
Well, I have artillery and mechanized. All right.
But in all seriousness, how many infantry do you
Let
have
me
there?
count. Let me count up. That's 22.
Wow. So you can roll 22 dice?
So what we're gonna do, plus
Oh my gosh.
plus these other 4 are all.
I feel like this might be the battle of the... Oh my lord. So what do you have here?
I've got 6 infantry, 6, 7, 8 infantry, mechanized infantry, 3 artillery, 6 tanks, and 3 bombers.
I feel like this is going to be devastating for both sides. All right.
How much of a cushion do you have? How many infantry there?
Only 8. This bomber is going to strategic bomb instead of take part in the attack.
Okay, so what does that mean?
So he gets to roll a die. So Dad first gets to shoot AA at him.
And it's a hit on a 1.
Yeah.
It's on the wall. Do we call it dice gate?
No, that's just barely on the wall.
Oh,
I
okay.
approve this 3.
Okay.
Okay, and then I roll a die. 6, because I add +2 since it's a strategic bomber. So I do 6 damage to that factory. Which is actually the maximum damage, which is kind of epic.
So does it destroy it?
No.
It's one of these where I have to repair in order to build.
Cool. Okay.
Well, that worked out.
I think we're only going to stick around for a little bit.
What he's gonna do is he's gonna hit once and run away.
So my 1s. Oh, 3! And then my 2s. Oh, 4! And my 3s. 3.
I'm surprised you're not raging over there right now.
And my 4. 1 more.
So that how many was that? Was that like half your guys?
That was 11. Wait, let me count out the dice. Make sure. So I have 25.
As a wise Gungan once said, ouch time.
10, 12, 14, 16.
Is that Jar Jar Binks?
It was.
Or not just. Yeah, it's Jar Jar Binks, right?
It's Jar Jar, but it's
the guy sitting next to Jar Jar.
he's standing next to Jar Jar. It's I'm blanking on his name. He's the general, though.
How many dice is this?
24, and I have 25 units, so I'm gonna have to re-roll one of these.
Did everything get out liberated?
Yes, well, I have to for this.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? And that's it. 7. 7. So this is what I'm talking about when I fight freaking Ryan. Is it we're rolling essentially the same amount of dice. He's got 11 hits to my 7. Freaking bullcrap.
So what did you take? Your 7?
7 infantry.
Okay. So you lost all your infantry.
I've got one guy left fighting at a 2, but yeah.
Okay.
How many guys do you have left?
I don't know. Freaking.
That'll
3,
take the top of your head
4,
right
6,
off.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, we'll push. We'll push.
Right?
Might as well, right? You got him all worked up. You might as well go whole hog.
Just 7?
10. I've got 10.
Okay. So I have no more 1s. These are all my 2s. I only have 5 2s now. Okay, 1. We might have lost the steam. And then my 3s. 4.
This is gonna be a fun ride to work.
And my 2s. Double kill.
Well, you said your 2s, but that
Oh,
was your
4s.
4s.
Sorry.
Okay. Is that everybody? Was that all
No,
you?
I still got guys.
When I talk about Steven's vicious lip, it's this right here. In case anyone was wondering. Did you just get 1? 2.
2. 2 hits.
Cool. There's the infantry and the mechanized infantry.
Did you... Are you gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Why is it-
Yeah. There's no reason not to. There's no reason
My
not
3
to.
artillery. Got 1.
Okay, don't even roll. Don't even roll. You obviously got me. You obviously got me. Freaking
Yeah, I got him.
Hang on, dude.
2 hits.
Hey,
No, that's what I'm talking about with this game. I have clearly 25 chances to hit.
Problem is I just bombed this factory and now I've got to repair it.
oh yeah, you get the factory, huh? So what territory was that?
Was Ukraine.
Okay.
So that gives me 2 IPCs.
Oh! See, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. If we were playing a video game, whatever.
What do you mean, whatever? You would be acting literally exactly the same. Dude, I've lived with you for 24 years.
No, there's no way.
I know how you operate.
There's no way.
Oh, okay, so you're putting all your units here.
Yeah.
And there are no non-combat moves that you wanted to do?
I think I already did them. Sorry, I'm too used to I was playing the AAA last night,
I mean, you're
and
too used. You played it one night, and now
I've
you're
been playing it a lot, okay? But You can do non-combat during combat moves, so or combat.
I just noticed this is casualty zone.
Oh, yeah, casualty zone.
Hey, can you not throw stuff around?
I'm not throwing anything around.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Everybody pray for me. It's going to be a fun ride to work today.
Okay, yeah, I think that's everything. How much money is Germany making? Oh, is that 51?
You snack on that all day.
Yeah. And then I get 5 for Leningrad and 5 for.
Oh yeah, let's bring Leningrad up again.
Money.
So is that it? Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, that's Germany's turn.
All right, sorry. It came to my attention. I didn't show where Xander deployed his German units because I was too wrapped up in Steven's heartache.
Put my ships here. Put these 2 here. And then I deployed these here. And yeah. And then I think that infantry also deployed there.
All right.
So
Round 6. Soviet?
Soviet Union.
Steven, how was your day yesterday after
No, everything's going fine. Everything's going fine. I like this game.
After your critical losses after Germany's round?
Everything's going fine.
He actually did get his shit together and wasn't wholly, it wasn't that hard to be around him. Although he did yell at traffic a couple of times.
But that's always the case. Traffic always annoys me.
Factual statement.
People are dumb. All right, so
That's all you're buying?
yeah, in classic Russian fashion, 11 infantry units.
Somebody also said something about maybe your math wasn't correct when you were rolling yesterday. You might want to go back and look at that.
Okay.
Well, it was because I killed 11 guys and then you still had 10 left, right?
But I thought you started with 25.
Yeah, you said you started with 25.
Yeah, you might want to go back. When I read the comment, I was like, I think you might have a point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, which 4 units are you?
No,
gonna
you
lose?
need to go back and look. Go watch the video. He'll do that today. It's his day off.
All right. So I unshipped this column of infantry that was moving in. Just bad news. Just bad news all the way around. So.
You're giving your dad the look.
I am very upset about this, and so this is what I'm going to do about it.
Stand there. He's just standing there.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Oh, oh, oh.
What territory is that?
That is Russia itself, Moscow, the capital.
What are you going into?
Smolensk.
Do you feel like this is a good move?
I don't know.
Is that your only combat move? I feel
Um,
like you two are toying with each other.
yeah. No. Well, there's nothing really I can do. Like,
He's out of guys. I don't know, you could attack Italy and Iraq.
Don't listen to him.
oh, speaking of which, what's the distance from there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't make it. Have to have at least 3. Okay. All right. Let's do this. That is 6 and 6 gives us 12 ones and 3 threes.
Hopefully your rolling's better this time.
No.
Okay, what do you have?
5 infantry and 2 tanks.
Okay, I feel like this one's way more evenly matched than it was yesterday. He does have more infantry than you.
These are ones though.
Oh, and he gets
He's
to roll
only
it
defending. Yeah, he's defending it too.
Okay.
So, I've lined up my political officers behind my front line.
Okay, Commissar.
2.
No, 3. Oh no, that's only 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm attacking at 1. All right. And my 3 threes. Come on. 1.
Somebody did the odds
Yeah, someone did a
calculation.
calculation last time, and he's like,
So
"No, that
Steven,
was pretty fair."
Steven rolled a average. You rolled way above average.
did. Okay, my 2s.
Nothing. You just saw your life yesterday.
Okay, and my 3s. Nothing. Wow.
Okay. Well, does your heart good?
That makes me so happy right now. 6, 8, 12. 2 more. No, 3 more. 3 more.
Infantry and tanks.
And the tanks. Now, see, that's the kind of roll I'm looking for.
You got 3.
You only needed 1, so. All right.
See this guy? How patient and non-confrontational and non-tantrum throwing this guy is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My 2s. Got 1. And my 3s.
Nothing. Oh, you guys switched sides this morning. Okay, how happy are you right now?
I get 1 single solitary IPC out of taking Smolensk. But,
Take what you can get.
yeah, I'm going to call that
You guys get to see Steven happy for once instead of
a solid
filled with despair.
So there's those guys there. And my 3 tanks. All right, and then, what's he gonna do? Oh, yes. Moving non-combat moves.
Just gonna leave those planes in Iraq. Or in Persia, sorry, northeastern Persia.
Actually, no. I want to move them up. Them.
Sorry, I always forget to turn my alarms off in the morning. He decided to move his planes. I don't know why you're taking advice from this guy, but seems like a bad idea to me.
So I think
He's just not gonna even acknowledge that I.
Heather. No,
What?
I'm just because he's right. No, he's laughing.
Sorry,
You don't need to
Sanders, stop laughing at your dad. All right,
And then,
you're gonna place your guys.
yeah, I can only do a max of 10 infantry there. So I'll place an additional infantry down here. And
What
Stalin.
happens when I take Stalingrad?
Well, you've got a little ways to go before that happens.
All right, enjoy. Welcome, friends.
On 6.
Japan.
The Rising Sun. I'm buying.
Don't be. I noticed in a couple of these morning videos you've been a little mumbly.
Sorry. Round 6. Japan. I'm going to buy 2 destroyers, 2 infantry, and artillery. 2 artillery, actually. And 3 tanks.
Of course. It's like I was talking
So
about.
this guy already always has something to say
The
about
tanks
it.
Here. And just to be clear, French Indochina is where the tanks were at, and I was talking about Burma, but everybody understands. Logistically, same problems.
This transport's gonna come over here to Sumatra and pick up these guys.
That'll make things easier for the Australians.
those there.
Oh,
You can't take that artillery with you.
why can't he take the artillery with him?
It
It only moves one spot.
Oh. I feel like you're maybe not going to be happy this morning. How are you feeling?
I am a little irritated he moved that carrier.
Are you going for it?
No.
Oh.
We're just.
You're gonna
stopping a little bit.
You're gonna string along China's pain a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because right now he's.
Let's look at the extra buck. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the only combat moves I'm doing. So, start with the appetizer.
The appetizer-sized battle.
Yeah.
You got one dude.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 infantry and an artillery. So, artillery boosts. 2. Black is my 1. Miss.
Oh
All of
man.
them.
Got one.
Oh. I did notice I was ordering some stuff on Amazon for work yesterday. He missed again. I noticed you had a dice tower saved in our
Yeah, I was looking at dice.
in our box. I left it there.
Yes.
Oh my
Did you get another one?
He did.
One.
Okay. Well, we're gonna retreat now.
Look at that. Steven successfully defended himself.
A Chinese 1 territory. I used up all my luck on that one. That's what he was going for. It's like
He ate every single one of the appetizers, and now he won't have any room left for the real battle here.
although my AA guns might work overtime. I'm crossing my fingers.
So are those ships gonna battle, or?
They're not. His ships are in a different sea zone.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so what do you have?
So I have 3 AA guns.
What are the AA guns?
They shoot at the airplanes before they can attack. So
And
if I
since
can,
he has 3, I think he get to shoot at all of my my air units once.
yeah,
So I've got 4, 7.
7. Yes, it works.
Okay, hey, tell me the rest of your.
Okay, and then that's 5 infantry, artillery, a tactical bomber, and a fighter.
Okay, let's see what this guy has.
Infantry, mechanized infantry, artillery, 3 tanks, 4 fighters, 2 tactical bombers, and a bomber, and then I get a bombardment from my cruiser and my battleship.
Okay, so your guy gets to roll first.
I think technically his AA guns.
I thought bombardment
Does it go first? Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, for us idiots that never remember, what is bombardment again?
My ships get to shoot first. They get 1 shot though.
Oh, okay.
My cruiser got 1.
Oh.
My battleship, nothing.
Okay, so then now you get to do your. I already forgot what
So
it's
my
called.
my
AA
AA
guns.
So you said you had 7?
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 7. All right, they hit on 1s. Come on, 1s.
They hit on 2s too.
Do they hit on 2s?
Not they hit on 1s and 2s.
Well, he did get 2 twos.
2 2s.
Okay. I'm guessing you're going after the strategic bomber.
Oh, he gets to choose?
Yeah,
Six
the
twos.
strategic bomber
And a tactical.
and a tactical. Yeah, a knockout 4s.
Cool. Okay.
Although technically I should have hit both your fighters. Well,
Okay. My Uno.
Oh.
Nothing. My 2s. Nothing. And then my 3s.
Oh, there you go.
Is that 5? 5.
Oh, did you go back and watch that video with the
Oh, you know what?
Normandy battle?
I did not.
Is that all of it?
And then I've got my 1-4. Another one.
Another
6.
one.
6 total.
Another one.
Another one. Another one.
Did he take you completely out?
You still got a fighter.
Why aren't you raging right now? Or are you just...
Well, because I kind
Somebody-
of expected.
Somebody commented, Steven was very calm in this last round.
Acceptance? No, it's not acceptance. I am not accepting his victory. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 twos. Oh yeah,
3.
3 hits.
Take it on an infantry, and I will take it on the mechanized, and I will take it on the artillery.
Oh, out of my 3 missed, and my 4 hit.
Take it on the tactical.
Are you going to keep going? You
Yeah.
going to take his one little sad plane out?
Yeah.
Well, he's got to get
These are 3s?
Threes.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
you
him.
got you.
Yeah, he's toast.
how many?
Well,
It doesn't matter. You only have one guy.
it was only 3, but.
Well, I do have 3 AA guns.
Oh.
But
Boo-hoo, everyone can cry in the comments, but the AA
Yeah,
guns
the
in our
AA
game
guns are
don't
not.
count. If you really want us to, we will do the German AA guns because that's the only one more.
He got one on the way out. Xander doesn't give a frick.
If everyone really wants, we'll make the German AA guns be, and the Americans 50 calibers don't count because that's a machine gun. And then, yeah, the only example of a frontline AA gun that we've been given is the German Flak 88, and that's not.
yeah, the one artillery piece out of an entire weapon type.
Okay.
When I got him
Like,
home last
yes.
night, Violet was sitting right here on the rule book. And I asked her if she was making good life choices. She looked at me and then ran out of the room.
All right, $3. Well, and yeah. Thanks.
There's your $6.
What just happened?
I took the capital of the British Far East.
Oh, so you got all of his money.
Yeah. It was only $6, but that's how I feel about that.
Oh my gosh. Enjoy that,
Did
everyone.
you make 3 and 3?
Oh, did I put you up 3? I moved me down 3. I don't think I put you up 3.
Yes. Oh, and I forgot to do that. Okay, non-combat moves.
Did you forget we were filming for a second?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you farted on purpose?
Mhm.
Okay.
That's the wrong one.
Joker.
I want the tactical on there, and then I want to grab the fighter.
Things are getting serious over here, aren't they?
Looks like things are getting pretty serious. I'm just getting a little TO'd.
We need to watch Napoleon Dynamite. I feel like you've been quoting it nonstop.
I love that movie. Okay. So, placing my units time.
Make sure I actually film it instead of just talk with your dad. I'm surprised you're not more ragey this morning. Are you getting your rage under control?
Huh? No, well, the last 3 times, what has he done? He took Hawaii, I took it back. The time after that,
What do you mean the last 3 times? Like the last 3 games we played,
the
or
last 3 games, the last 3 games of Global, he took Hawaii, I took it back.
yeah?
He took
Pearl Harbor
Sydney.
was the disastrous battle last time.
Yeah.
Well, then he took Sydney before that.
I felt like that wasn't a game I was a part of.
Yeah, that was the one we were only getting parts of. But he took Sydney last time, and then I took it back. And now he's taking Calcutta. Like, the dude takes... So, to keep
Oh, we're breaking out
everybody
the pointy stick.
up- and to
Look
keep
at this.
everybody up to date.
Look at this little stack of money.
To keep everybody up to date.
Because, okay, so do you get the British money every round
No,
now?
it's
Or
just
just
that-
whatever was
That
left?
one, what was ever left?
So, that's a lesson for people who stockpile IPCs. Not only are you not putting those IPCs into units on the board, but when you get your capital taken, then all that money goes to your enemy. So rather than like say I had stockpiled money because I wanted to buy a battleship for the Pacific British Navy, right?
No, I'd have that $20 and I'd build a battleship.
Right.
With it.
So then it goes to him for his units because he's just going to turn all that into.
And even if he takes the capital back, he doesn't get the money that I stole.
Yeah.
So
that's a lesson on why you spend your IPCs.
It doesn't pay to hoard money.
Yes.
Which makes sense because you're the hoardiest hoarder of the hordes, so I'm sure that's hard for you.
I would rather hoard units on the board.
When he plays Zelda, he hoards everything and never wants to use anything.
Well, I want to cap everything at 99. Or it was 999.
Yeah.
Okay, so to keep everybody up to date, victory cities are key in this game. So Calcutta's a victory city, but also Hong Kong, Shanghai, Manila, and then Hawaii, Sydney, Tokyo, and San Francisco. So those are victory cities. If he has enough victory cities at the end of the round.
I only need one more for Japan.
So theoretically.
Oh no, because you took Shanghai back.
Yeah, I took
And then
Shanghai
he
back.
wins.
Yeah, if he takes 2 more victory cities, if he takes
Are there
Shanghai
victory
back.
cities over here too? Or?
Yes, victory cities are Stalingrad. He's got Leningrad, Moscow, Rome, Paris, Berlin.
Warsaw.
Oh yes.
So do you
Warsaw,
have to have victory
London.
cities on both sides or just
Just
one side?
One theater. So
Yeah.
it's 8 over here in Europe, 6 over here in the Pacific.
And you have to have those at the end of France's turn. So
End of this guy's turn.
Yeah.
One sad little French guy left.
Yeah.
I'm still irritated about that, but
Okay. Well, we need to head to work. So, who's next?
The Americans.
USA,
Oh.
USA.
Ready for America's turn?
This has to happen.
Has to happen
Yes. Yes.
now. Okay. Round 6. America's turn.
America.
Frick yeah.
Okay, so find a fully loaded carrier, kitted out and everything.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Tank, 2 artillery, light carrier, 2 more artillery, and a bomber.
Wow, you're buying a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, America gets a shit ton of money, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Bullshit.
All right. What are you
Well,
doing?
that's just tough to be you, isn't it? All
I
right,
don't know.
so
I'd say it's tough to be you right now, Mr. I'm losing.
the bomber's going after that one. I know it's not a very good look on paper. I tested.
But you have a plan.
I tested. I said, "Hey Xander, roll a 3 and a 2, and I'll roll a 4." And he rolled a hit, and I rolled. Did I roll a miss? I think I rolled a miss, didn't I?
I think so.
But I'm gonna do that.
Is that it over there?
Yeah, for now. Okay. For now. And then over here, gross. This is gross.
I
But
thought you were ready.
yeah, well, okay.
This is the face of a man in pain.
It's because I can't do everything I want to do right now this second. So, he consolidated over here, and I don't like that.
What'd you want me to do? You're sitting like right outside Tokyo Bay.
I know. Okay, so, these guys are going to move 2. It's 1. That's 2. These guys are moving 2. 1, 2, 3. Because they're taking out of the... Now we're moving the carrier up. And we're taking on...
So are you just getting
This.
into position for an epic battle right here?
Yes.
That will happen next time, I guess.
Consolidating my forces.
So do you want to do this battle first since you're doing non-combat moves now?
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Let's do that battle first.
I'm gonna scramble this fighter from Western Germany.
Okay, so you have one plane.
Forgot about the fighter in Western Germany, but that's okay.
Destroyer cruiser fighter.
So you get to go first?
No, he's attacking, so he gets first.
Oh, I thought with scrambling you got to do that first.
No. Okay.
It's
we
just
go
extra
first.
defense.
We're just not even gonna comment.
Destroyer, got him.
How?
Okay, Paisley is still sleeping. Did you roll? Well, that is dice gate. You'd have to re-roll that anyway.
Yeah, watch. Watch. 5, 4, 4. Yeah, now I can do it, right? 4. 3 4s in a row. 3 4s in a row. 4. 2. But when it counts.
Okay, I was like, we probably could have waited to film this till after he got home from work, but now I feel like it was worth it. Are you done with doing your non-combat moves?
No, he's still doing non-combat.
Oh, I'm so angry right now. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so mad.
You permit me to speak.
Okay, I will
There's
do
one
one.
bomber. Chill.
Oh, that may not have been the right thing to say.
And with one bomber. Oh, right. And then whose fleet's still intact? Who still has 2 ships? All right, I'm doing this right now.
Oh, yeah, you activated his rage
Freaking China is gonna suffer for Germany's
for
mistake.
Germany's sins.
In Japan.
Or,
Steven,
yes, Japan's
Steven,
gonna
someone that will cut off his nose to spite his face. Okay,
All right.
hang on. What do you have?
My bomber and my 2 infantry.
Okay, you chill out for 3 seconds.
2 infantry.
Okay. All right, now you may go.
Hang on, my bomber. There we go.
Okay.
8 there.
I was
forward.
getting a little
Just-
bit nervous there.
Got one.
Oh, sorry, my asthma's activated this morning. You gonna keep going?
Yeah. My 1.
Oh, got him. What about your bomber?
Oh, my
well,
bomber.
there's only
He's
one
got
guy,
one guy.
so- okay.
so-
Doesn't matter.
Nothing.
Nothing. Steven,
You gotta win.
I love you. Do you also love your dad?
Of course.
Okay, are you done with your non-combat moves? You're gonna have to stew about this on your way to work because you gotta get going here pretty soon.
Yeah. And so, the rest of my non-combat moves. 3. Presenting this.
Are you gonna get
2, 3.
Sadness Jack in the Box?
Very possibly. And then
What was on that chip in the Carolines?
that was Mother Fighter. Don't worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll get it taken care of.
You may need to worry about it.
All right, and then these transports are coming up here.
I fear the next round is gonna be a banger.
No, it's fine. I'll win those.
Yeah, you won't though. You just absolutely won't.
Oof.
All right.
I think you're
Don't
at.
forget the Pacific, or don't forget Europe.
Yeah. Okay. Let me take care of Pacific first. I guess I have to tip it this one on the other side
Why do you have to put that one on this side?
because I lost the one I had.
Oh. Thought you were trying to come over here.
Yeah.
Pushing me out of the way. Okay, and then this stuff is going over here.
Oh, my non-combat.
Yeah,
moves.
I always feel like we're in danger when he goes silent, when he stops yelling. It's like a seething rage just under the surface.
Oh yeah.
Do it! Do it! I dare you to do it! You should do it! That sounds like a great idea!
For all of you excited for Steven's crash outs. This is a classic Steven crash
But
out.
seriously, how is it?
One bomber. I don't know what you were expecting.
One hit. I was expecting one hit. One bomber, one hit. What were you expecting? What did you hit?
To toast it.
Did you do 3 hits?
Well, I only needed one.
I know, but did you do 3 hits?
I only needed one.
What did you do?
I only rolled one die.
Okay, roll the other 2. Roll the other 2.
My 3. Got him.
Oh, look at that.
4. Got him.
Oh.
Maybe you do need a dice tower. Xander has been rolling better than you.
That does not logic out.
Do you want me to just go in?
Well, neither is the dice tower, the dice dungeon, but
Do you want me?
I could throw these across the room and it wouldn't matter. It's not like I'm controlling them.
Do you want me to hit buy on that dice tower he's got saved?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
We're
It's
gonna-
fine.
Well, I'll go ahead and hit buy on it.
yeah.
All right, are you done? He's like, I've given up all will to live, I guess.
Yeah, apparently I'm done. Good.
Okay, folks, I forced him into buying a dice tower.
Everybody says you need to get a dice tower. You need to get a dice tower. So, boom.
Oh, that's pretty fancy.
You know, the sad part is...
I didn't even really look at it. I just hit purchase.
Yeah, the sad part is there are so many dice towers out there that have a Dungeons and Dragons theme, and that's great. But I would like, I don't know, a dice tower that has a Memoir 44, Axis and Allies. Where's my military themed dice tower? Nowhere to be found. Dungeons and Dragons has managed to. Oh, look at that! Look at that!
That is pretty fancy.
It's getting a dice tower, not a mat.
It's a dice tower into a mat.
The thing is, when you get a dice tower, especially for Dungeons and Dragons, there's not one to handle the quantity of dice we need. So, what are you shrugging for? Look at the dice tower you're using. Fairly small, right? That's about the size most of them are.
Yeah, but I use that one for D&D and it's fine.
Oh, I didn't know it came with a set of dice.
Oh, I see that.
Ah, look at this. Beauty.
Sorry. I got it. Oh, they're like fancy. They're purple.
Oh, yes.
Someone has new D&D dice.
Yes, I do indeed.
Here, open those.
Alright. First time folding tray. So, like I was saying, they're all themed for Dungeons and Dragons. And as a result, none of them have a very big tray at the bottom. So, Renegade Games, take note. Take note. You need to provide me a
Let's see. Those are pretty cool.
All right. Is everybody ready?
Let's see. see how this goes.
Okay, how many ones am I gonna roll?
Yeah, get them all out now.
That is 1, 2, 3, 3 ones. Very good, very good.
Good lord.
Excuse me.
Oh, 2 more ones and a 2. I think, man, I'm gonna be so ticked if the internet was right and I need
Steven doesn't like to be wrong.
another 1. Good grief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Should we try it out on a round? Okay. Round 6. What did you say? China
And the UK.
and the UK. Did you want to show off your new Lego set?
Yes. I'm kind of sad how small it is, but
I think that's the whole point, right?
well, yeah, they're the midi scale, but just
Well, when you
It's
look
an
at something
acclimator.
like the Invisible Hand,
Okay, that's. I didn't mean for this to turn into a Lego
Show it.
Star Wars session.
Star Wars.
Okay,
Anyway, it's that guy's turn.
all right. So
have you recovered from from America's disastrous turn?
well, I had people questioning my tactics. I'm like, look, you guys.
No, when you have questionable tactics, they're gonna get questioned.
My questionable tactic. So, what is the percentage? Because some somebody was like, "Well, the percentage, your average roll is pretty." What was the average roll on that one die roll? What was that all about? I want to know. I want to know because everybody seems to be like, "Well, you just need to." Oh, and I'm like, "But if I had one hit,
All right, Boomer, 300. What's your?
if I had one hit, I'm gonna buy 4 more infantry.
Okay, we're supposed to be doing housework, so let's get her dead.
4 more infantry for China.
So China's not down and out quite yet.
No. He's tried. He had most of China, but
Well, India's gone now, so China's lifeline's gone.
Let's hear it.
Oh. All right, so China's moving into here. Bam. Into
I feel like you guys are just taking turns taking these
Here.
territories. Are you gonna do any attackage?
that's what this right now. I'm doing attacking.
You don't want to attack my guys above Shanghai?
You're not attacking anything. You're just taking territory back.
I own it.
And then where's my Chinese roundel?
He's a little cowardly, isn't he?
He is.
And I'm gonna come up here.
He's like, I'm just gonna come in and scooch in here real quick, and then I'll just retreat.
Could you dump me down my monies?
Not yet. That's what 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then
Okay.
China goes up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And yeah, now let's see here. We'll go ahead and definitely put 1 there. I'm gonna put 2 there. And another 1 right there.
Are you scared?
What I've just done is made his job a whole lot harder.
Sure.
He says, yeah, sure, blah, blah, blah. So, the question is, how many victory cities do we need to have? So there's victory cities, Pacific and Europe.
Right, we've gone over
Right.
this before.
I need 6 in this.
And how many do you have, Xander?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
4. So if he was to get this, that would give him 5 and only 1 victory city away. So what I've done is I've made it harder for him to just take Shanghai back. He knows that Hong Kong.
I feel like he has a lot more
Is
guys
on the
over
menu.
there than you that do, though.
And once the American fleet's out of the way, I can bring people
Once
back.
this artillery's out of the way, everything can shift back over this way.
And yet
Okay.
he has not fought that artillery yet. He's just danced around it.
Are you going
Anyway,
to do UK's
it's the
turn?
UK's turn.
The UK's turn. So I
Which you took their capital, huh?
I took the one over here, so he can't buy anything over here anymore.
It
All
was
right.
$3.
It was 6.
It was $6.
Oh, so I wasn't far off.
I bought 2 infantry with, or I will buy 2 infantry with.
So, all right. So with my money for the UK,
And those can only go on this side, right?
Yep.
my money for UK. My money for UK. I'm gonna buy 3 destroyers at 24. It gives me $24, so I get $1 back. 3 destroyers. Now, for everybody who's like, what was the one bomber doing? Trying to make the 3 destroyers' lives a
I
little
was
easier.
trying to beat Xander with rage and spite.
Whatever.
You whatever.
What?
Uno reverse card on that.
All right. So
What are we doing?
itches. I need to stop scratching at it.
Something
Okay, so
that is on, it's, what was it, your wrist and now?
yeah. All right. Well, I think my first maneuver is going to be right here.
Uh-oh, are we gonna have a battle?
Yes, we are.
Is that it?
Carrier's gonna have to move up. At least.
Carrier's gonna have to move up.
1, 2, 3. Where is it gonna land? Oh, I guess it can land on Sri Lanka if it wants.
I think maybe you're overestimating. Well, never mind. He's planning on losing everything. That's what he's planning on. But
True samurai spirit, the bonsai charge, and it worked.
whatevs.
Okay, what else are you doing?
All right, and then
I feel like you're dinking around too much.
There he is.
I am. It's-
That's it.
That's all you're
Or are you
doing?
gonna go
No.
into Anglo-Egyptian Sudan?
Dude, I thought you were ready for this. Why do we have this talk every single time?
Hey, when you rush a miracle, man, you get rotten miracles.
So that's what's been happening?
Whoa.
Stop scratching your wrist.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into Anglo-Egypt, Sudan. Those guys, this guy, and boom. So that's Italy down 1.
Yeah.
And
Remember that time you took Normandy? Or no, he took Normandy. You took Stalingrad, huh?
No, I took Leningrad.
Leningrad.
Stalingrad's next.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I did today, but goodness.
okay, he's there. All right. All right.
All right, we're ready?
You only have 2 infantry and 3 artillery here in.
In Holland, Belgium.
Yeah. Right?
Hmm?
These 2 tanks are down here in.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with the 2 artillery, the fighter, and the 4 infantry, and then I've got 4 artillery and 3 infantry down in southern France.
Okay.
In
All right.
Toulon.
Remember that guy. Okay, what
All
are we
right,
doing
just-
first?
You want to do the Japanese naval
Do
battle?
you want to do
let's
the,
do-
let's
let's-
do the little one first.
Yeah, let's do the Italian.
Getting real worked up.
This side. Okay. I've got 4 infantry, 4 artillery, and a tank.
All right, sir, what do you have?
3 infantry, 2 mechanized, or
Use your
regular.
hands.
And then 4 tanks.
Okay.
So 3 1s and 4 3s.
First battle with Steven's new dice tower. You didn't see that unboxing.
Not gonna help him.
Hang on, let's put it on that side.
I feel like this leans too much. We're gonna have to. It's new, so it needs to be broken in a little bit here. Those are 3 misses. So much for the Dice Tower gang. My 4 threes. That is 3 hits. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe I'm coming around.
How come they got stuck in there?
I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it.
You didn't put it together, right?
You can kiss it.
Maybe it's supposed to lean back like that.
I don't know. I'll mess with it once we're done.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay.
It's 3 hits.
The blacks are my 2s. The red is my 3. 1. Wow. Okay.
You took it on the infantry and a.
And an artillery.
I'm losing.
And the Italians are really Italianing it up. Goodness.
All right.
Are the Italians one step up from the French?
So, tans are my 1s, reds are my 3s. That is 2 misses there, so I have 1, 2, 3 more hits.
Yeah, you only need 2.
My gosh, did the Dice Tower change things for me?
Wait, I thought the tans were your 3s.
No, my tans, there's 2 tans, 2 infantry, 4 reds, 4 tanks.
I guess.
My 2. And my 3. Got one. On my way up.
I don't like you rolling the numbers together. I get confused. My tiny woman brain can't handle it.
It's fine. I
Thank you for elaborating.
My accounting brain can't handle that.
Did you hear me?
I did, and I chose to ignore it. Punch you right in the jaw.
so.
You scroll tapped at.
Did you already move Italy
No,
down
you're-
1?
no,
So
you're-
you're down 2 then,
I
yes?
guess, yeah.
What did I throw at him?
It was his shoe?
I don't remember what it was.
I don't know. I
You threw
threw.
down a bag or something. You threw the keys at him, right?
I don't remember. I threw something down the stairs and he caught it, but he squirrel tapped himself with it.
And he was like,
Squirrel tapped myself with it. How about you
I
threw it and it hit me in
was
the junk?
25 feet away. It was not me.
Oh, so you didn't throw it. You can have that.
Well,
back,
next time
too.
you wander up the stairs and get it yourself. Devil.
alright, the Akagi and Kaga are gonna win this. I'll tell you right now.
Kaji's sitting out under the tree. Otherwise, I'd have him in here for moral support.
I've got.
Is this purely a naval battle?
I've got some aircraft in there, so
Well,
naval aviation is involved.
I do too.
What about that guy?
Which of that?
That
He's a
one?
transport. So he doesn't take part.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you taking your transport in, Dad? Or is he staying in 79?
He's gonna stay in 79.
Okay, so what do you have?
3 destroyers, 2 cruisers and a fighter, a battleship, and a tactical.
Okay.
All right. So my 3 destroyers got 1 hit.
Ticket on the battleship.
3 cruisers, 1 hit.
Taking
Well,
on
2 cruisers.
the Kaga is gonna take a hit.
And battleship. 2 more hits.
Kagi's gonna take the hit. And the destroyer.
So those take more than one hit.
Yeah,
too.
they're capital ships. They can take 2. They can't. The planes can't land on them, but the planes get 1 more movement. And since I took India, they can land in India. I'm not smoking crack with that, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, the planes will get their full movement, right?
No, I think they only get 1.
Are you sure?
I think they only get 1. Do they get 4?
I thought they got full movement.
We'll look it up. We'll look it
Yeah.
up. Because if not, then I'll just land in Burma and it's not different. All right, my 2s, nothing. My 1-3 got 1.
And this is where,
Ouch time.
yeah.
My 4s, 3.
3.
Are you gonna keep pushing?
You're keeping it together pretty well today. Is it because it's the Lord's Day?
Yeah. How many hits did you get?
4, I think, total.
So I was thinking.
Did you just hold up 6 fingers? Oh, why did you do it like that?
Because
you
I
got
was
one-
counting. I was the 3 hits with the 4s and the 1 that I got from the 3.
If only we had video evidence.
No one saw that.
Did you flip me off?
No.
Are you lying?
I love my mom.
I let this child stay in my house rent free.
Okay.
I'm paying.
Are you
my-
not pressing? I've never seen him back away from a fight.
Well, I have 4 more shots to do some damage.
When I said he cuts off his nose to spite his face, he took that personally.
Not that guy is like I just can sit there
Hey, let me finish my non-combat moves. You settle down.
because my destroyer there is very ravenous. Or the fighters. They're in Iraq.
Yeah, well,
You good there?
Yeah,
good
my
luck
back
to
hurts.
good luck to them.
Do we need to go get massages again?
Probably. Should bully your dad into giving you one of his. I think he has two. All right, non-combat moves.
Yeah.
He's trying to keep it together.
Ooh!
You wish. You flippin' wish.
All right, now you're
So,
placing your
gang, the
units.
question is, do I put 3 destroyers down in the tip of South Africa to reinforce that? Or do I drop? I mean, obviously, I've already, the writing's on the wall here. I've got to defend
Writing on your wall or my wall?
that. See, the
Or
thing
a
is,
wall?
what if I split them up? That's the question. So I can put 2 there. Do I put the third one down? Nope. Nope. All 3 of them are going to come up here.
Also, I'd like to be friends with the guy that screenshotted that pig and made a sticker out of it, because that was kind of amazing.
All right.
We need an Abraham one.
Abraham lords over Spain. Okay, is that it?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Are you
it's
so
all
mad right
complete.
now?
I am.
You just seem bummed.
I am. That attack should have been more powerful, and it was not.
I feel like your roll's still a little bit better.
Well, the problem is that fleet can come get me, but I did manage to damage everything he has, but they're already at a naval yard, so...
So what's left?
Italy, Anzac, and France.
Oh, okay, so that'll be the next turn.
Yeah.
So the next turn will be end of round.
Round around is 6.
I have a feeling round 7's going to be where
A bloodbath happens.
everything kind of comes to a head. So
At least the Pacific.
get excited.
A whole division of infantry.
Okay. Okay, round 6, Italy, Anzac, and France. This is going to be the end of round 6, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And if I sound like I'm dying, I'm sorry. I don't feel good.
And it really is going to be the end. Well, it's not the beginning of the end. No, well, it's not the end of the end.
I
It's not
think
even the
round
beginning.
7's going to
30,
do a lot.
30 Italian IPCs. I'm buying 2 infantry, 3 tanks, and an artillery.
Also, somebody wants you to do an explanation video for 1942, so
Yeah, Spring 42.
Sinking
you need to
both of
figure it out,
those.
because
This is 2 transports.
Because he bought the game and he wants to play it with his family. So.
Bring these down over here.
How do you feel about what's going on right
I'm
now?
gonna naval invade these schmucks.
How can you navally invade a lot? Oh, I guess they're not landlocked.
Yeah, no,
Hmm.
Oh, jeez. So you're not waiting until round 7. You're going whole hog in right now.
Ah, humbug. And I'm also gonna take Persia real fast off of Britain's hands.
That just fell on the floor.
Yes. Everybody that wants me to flip the board, unacceptable. Unacceptable. I
Yeah,
don't flip
first-
the board.
Operation screw that one guy right
Oh,
there.
you're just gonna take France out?
Well, he doesn't want him to be.
Got him.
You gotta be kidding me.
He did.
With a 1?
Did you get a 4?
4.
No more French turn.
Oh man. R.I.P. France.
Cool. Okay.
Did France have any money?
No, Germany took it right at the beginning. That's the first move in global is to take.
Oh, I was also gonna move into Tunisia.
Or France.
Okay. I want to do this naval battle real fast.
He's gonna waste his submarines.
How many destroyers do you have?
3. And a cruiser. So
So what do you have?
2 submarines.
Are you just trying to whittle his guys down a little bit?
May the odds be ever in my favor.
Okay, what do you have?
3 destroyers and a cruiser.
Okay.
And remember, we are.
Nothing.
Okay, so somebody was confused about hitting the hit points. So these submarines roll at a 2, which means
They hit on a 2
2
or less.
or a 1. Yeah, so that's why sometimes like if they hit on a 3, we're counting the 2s. It just depends on what they roll at. So
Yeah, the higher the number, the better the odds. That's supposed to be how it goes.
Unless you're Steve.
unless you're Stephen Ross, and then
my bomber doesn't roll a 1, but
Then-
his bomber rolls a
then
1.
he exclusively rolls 5s and 6s, which don't hit at all.
Yep.
For anyone.
Okay, I have my 3 destroyers, and they hit at a 2. All right,
So
Double kill.
one hit, and then my cruiser hits at a 3, and it rolled a 6. What are you gonna do?
We stay. Missed. Yeah, these Italian submarines.
3 destroyers. Oh, got a 2.
Okay, he's toast.
why do
I don't know.
the dice keep getting caught in there?
All right, big boy time.
Oh, okay, now we're doing this round.
Yeah. Basically the fight for Africa. I mean, Central Africa. I already won North.
Steven's putting his guys back here.
Okay.
No, somebody did question my losing of the mechanized infantry. Yes, I didn't take the chip off the board, but I did return the unit. So I did take those 2.
I have
those 2
3
losses.
infantry, 3 artillery, so the 3 artillery pushes my guys up, and 3 tanks. And then I also have my bombardment from my cruisers and my battleship.
Okay, and what do you have? 3 tanks?
I have 4 tanks and 1 mechanized infantry.
Okay.
Okay. Reds are my 3s for my bombardment, and the black is my battleship. 3.
So do you get to fire?
No, because that's just my ships firing out
Well,
at sea.
yes. So what happens in a bombardment? I do take the casualties,
They still get fire back.
and they still get to fire back at his land units. So
Okay.
that just adds an extra hit when you do an
Wait,
invasion.
6-2. 3 more.
That's it.
Tanks didn't need to be involved.
Oh, he's glaring at you.
Did you hear what he said?
I did.
Gas.
Well, he said his tanks didn't even have to get involved.
No. That guy. Your son, Heather. All right, there's my infantry. Of course he missed. 4 tanks. 4 tanks. 4 British tanks. Do something. 3 hits.
Oh, that's all my infantry.
Aw, bum bum bum.
Cool. Cool. This gives me 4 IPC.
I didn't get that on film. Can you? What are you mad about now?
I'm so mad that I have nothing left in Africa. And
Okay, so he controls Africa now.
oh, not yet.
I thought you said you didn't have anything left in Africa.
I have a factory down there which is going to have 3 infantry by the time his 2 tanks can get down there. 3 tanks.
Okay.
So, also, somebody else said that he just found these videos this weekend and thoroughly enjoyed all of your crash outs.
Look,
Join too.
And I said Stephen Ross likes to have big
if
feelings.
if people aren't taking their game seriously, they're not playing the game right.
Okay. That is Dahlia. So now it is
And Zach?
Zach. So I need
Uh-oh.
It's a
20
You kind of opened my grill.
plus 5 plus.
so he got 23 right here. 22, Mr.
That's
23.
what I said. I said 22.
Okay, and then the other 15 are national objectives.
Which national objectives did you get?
2, and then I've got 5
So-
for having no enemy surface warships in the Mediterranean, and 5 for controlling Greece, Egypt, and southern France, or Gibraltar. Any 3 of those 4. And then I gain. Oh, that's right there. And I gain $2 for having Iraq, and $2 for having Persia.
Makes me so mad. Makes me so mad. What makes me the most upset is that we can't pull this crap off when we play.
That's my uncle.
Yeah, my brother-in-law, Heather's little brother, is my nemesis when it comes to board games. He indulges us. He gets into it, and he's really good
Yeah,
at
if you
games.
guys think Steven has some of the tism, you should meet my brother.
Yeah.
Do it,
Yeah.
Zach. Mom can go lay down.
Yeah, you ready for this? Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Okay, I'm buying 2 subs and a naval base.
What is the naval? Is that so you can spawn?
Did you see him look over at the board? Where's the naval base gonna go?
It's so you can repair his ships and boost their movement by 1.
Yes, indeed. You know why? Because Anzac has some naval maneuvers to do down here in the South Pacific. All right. Since Japan's a bunch of chickens and they all ran away from the Australians, I don't have much combat to do.
Ran away. I killed.
or got
I
into
killed Britain.
or get into position to
Toast.
take out China.
All right, so my transports, I'll pick up an artillery and an infantry. So that's a 1, 2, and then 3. Dutch New Guinea. And then this transport will take 1.
So I take it you're not going to have any combat moves.
No combat moves.
Here I was thinking as fighters were gonna come fight me.
Speaking of 2 chicken.
Yeah, no, they couldn't make it.
Yeah. So I'll take another infantry and this tank. And then my destroyers will move up there.
Destroyer escort.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm thinking maybe I should take my fighters. Because they can reach 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, I don't know if I want to do that. Japan goes before the US and China, so maybe I can't do that. I was going to go ahead and do that. But, however, I will fly them down here. All 4 of them. I know that's not exciting.
I'm just gonna leave the US there.
And
Hey, you didn't even
sleeps.
go. Oh, you did go up. Never mind.
Sleeps?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about, son.
Oh my gosh, you just moved the board.
All right.
You missed Paisley holding the cat the other day and totally flipping this bottom part of the board. Should have. It's like Steven's soul left his body.
All right.
Dustin Yeti.
Yeah. How'd you guess?
Oh, this is what you're placing your units.
So yeah, my 2 subs, obviously
Delicious.
in the factory. Naval base right there. He says delicious. He's got no way. No
I
way.
feel like he's snacking on this entire board, so.
This is Australia. What he's doing in Italy, I'm doing with Australia.
Okay.
You can pretend I've got like a 6 IPC lead on you, and that's not even including national objectives.
This is where Steven starts his psycho laugh.
Oh my gosh. Xander, you don't know how big you screwed up.
All right, France's turn. Oh wait, they're toast.
Whatever.
Okay, so the next couple of videos will be the boys talking about their strategy going into round 7. So
Oh, I've got some good plans. This is gonna be.
I'm sure you do. Okay, ice PCs end of round 1. Or round 1. Round 6.
Okay, so even though they can't collect, they have 3, 4. This is the British UK, since they still have these 3 territories. I'm sorry, did I say the British?
You said British UK.
Sorry, India, UK. Italy, they're SAD 6, which I think is a little bit lower since they should only be down to 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I'll have to recount that. I think we're down to 5. Anzac is at 14. China is at 16. Italy is at 22. 24 for the British Isles. Soviets are down to 26, which is kind of sad. But like I said, I'm going to fix that. Japan is at 44. 50 for Germany and 51. Or 55 for the U.S.
Like, how is it 51 when they're like 5 spots higher?
Yeah, 55. And then, of course, everybody's got their strategic, or their national objectives. So, national objectives vary for every country. So, I just know that Germany has a lot of their national objectives, as does Italy. I think my biggest mistake was not sinking Italy's fleet. It made it way too easy. Anyway, so yeah, that's the monetary, the base value
Where
for
everybody sits right now.
Okay, so
Steven's gonna do his round 7 strategy.
these units are going to destroy these ones right away, right out of the gate. I know that's going to be a fact. So I'm hoping to whittle that force down enough so that where I drop 3 more infantry here, then it'll be sufficient to hold. My goal is to take these units, these ones, and these ones, crush this force here so he only has these 4. I can maneuver more infantry around and put pressure up here. where it's weak and hold out over here. So that's a Russian plan. And the Americans, this is going to be a problem. These units, I'm not sure whether I should attempt to take more territory, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and drop them here and reinforce. Now I know everybody's like, oh, no, you can't do it. But you can use the transports of your allies. It's just going to take an extra turn. So the American units are going to be right here, right?
Oh, you mean you can pick up, like American can pick up British troops?
Yes, that's how it operates. So I will land the American units there. Then on the British turn, I will load up two more units in there, and I will be able. Now he is going to want to take down my destroyers. It's just that's how it's going to be. That was the plan with the bomber, you guys. So they only had one naval unit.
The disastrous bomber.
Oh gosh, it freaking pisses me off.
He's still salty about it, if you couldn't tell.
But the Americans are going to come up over here. So whatever's remaining of the transport flotilla is going to get loaded with British units on that turn. And meanwhile, these guys pick up units.
Somebody called these glow-in-the-dark pieces.
I
and I'm
know.
here for it.
I love it. So these units are going to come down. Now, I think I want to come down here because he's going to bring, now that this is secured in his mind, I'm pretty sure he's going to move his navy up here.
I would
So-
say Alexander's downfall is he gets a little bit too confident and cocky and then bites off more than he can chew. And then you swoop in from the back and take him out.
Well, I've got exactly this, because I've got these 4 transports here that can, from here, can go 1, 2, and then take southern France, right? And that ensures
R.I.P.
another.
France.
And well, that's liberating France, right? Or
Well,
if
so
he's
do you
not,
start getting French guys again if you take...
I got to take Paris before I can get French guys. But yes, as soon as I take back Paris, French guys are entering the
entering the chat again?
Yes. So unless he makes a fatal mistake in which I can go a little bit farther, because I can move 3, right? So that'd be 1, 2, 3, or somewhere in here. I mean, he's
Are
only
you going to
got
push forward with all these guys?
he's only got 3 infantry there. I'm gonna need these 2 tanks and these 2 infantry to move out of anywhere here, right? So the British are gonna load up on transports as well, because on the American turn, I can start dropping them off farther up here, maybe into Norway. I think I would like to take Norway, but he gets victory money for that, right? Then China. Oh, I love China. China is gonna go ahead. Now these 2 guys are coming down here because no matter where this artillery is going, these 2 will be able to counter it wherever it lands, right? These guys, oh, I forgot I was gonna push these guys down and take Manchuria. So on the next Russian move, non-combat into Amur and then Manchuria, because that's 12 against 3. China's gonna I want to consolidate some Chinese forces around. This right here
That scares you?
is gonna come up here, yeah. And I'm thinking about moving more infantry units down, because then I can land my Australian fighter force to reinforce some areas. This right here, grand plan. I want to take my entire fleet in, sink what he has. I've got a slight edge in ships, but he has all of his kamikaze. So if you notice that there's a symbol around, where's the kamikaze symbol for? Yeah, there's a kamikaze symbol there. So,
So is that like a special move? I mean, I know what a kamikaze is. Don't
Yeah.
talk to me like I'm
So,
an idiot. But is that like a special move?
yeah, he's got some kamikaze tokens, and he can spend those to specifically target my capital ships. And then if he can damage like the battleship on the way in, obviously he's going to target that battleship real bad. But he has to roll for those, much like a strategic bombing raid. So once I'm here, I'm thinking about taking these 4 American units and landing in Korea. So that way, So that'll, next turn, boom, I'll surround him. The turn after that, Russia takes Manchuria, and the United States lands in Korea, thus cementing. This isolates him from getting anything else out, right? Like he'll still have these factories down here, which we need to change that to a 3. But
You change what to a 3?
this factory, now that he's taken it over, it goes to a minor factory down to a 3. But that isolates him, puts pressure on his forces here. So he's going to have to reinforce here, because I'm going to start bringing transports. Because once that's solved, once I'm surrounded there, I'm going to start building transports and bringing stuff over directly. And I can amass units here in Korea, build a factory, start producing here in Korea.
So you think that the war is going to be won in the Pacific, right?
Well, very possibly, because these ships aren't going to last long. Either this finishes them off, or this finishes them off. If he makes a mistake of coming around this way, then that means these forces can come down and mess around over here. It'll be nice if I can build up a little bit of a navy unit before those tanks get. Anyway, but Australia, look at, I love this. Australia is going to take back the Philippines, unguarded, right next to it. Bam. I've got 2 transports, right? So I figure if I get the Americans over here, I mean, obviously they could do the work in the Philippines, which that might happen. But then with the 2 transports, I take this island and this island. Or I can even take back Manila. So once I have these 2 islands, Malaya is the next, because then Australia gets their bonus for Malaya. So that's another, what is that, 8? Another $8 for Australia. Then, bam, Malaya gets them 3 for the territory, 5 for their bonus. So that's another 16 IPCs for Australia. But he doesn't have a chance. That's 16 easy. 2 more and a victory city secured. Isolate Japan.
Somebody was also
Work on
asking
it.
about, maybe we'll do a separate video for how many IPCs everybody's getting.
Oh,
Here, hang on. Xander Ross's strategy of how he's going to win. I think I'm solidly Team Xander at this point.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
It's gonna be a little rough.
You think it's going to be rough?
Yeah. This annoys me.
Russia?
Yeah. People are gonna say, "Oh, your middle's open."
I think people literally have said that on your dad's.
It's fine. It's fine. He's not gonna pull them super far away. The farther he gets them from Moscow, the less they can help. So. But I'm buying more infantry and artillery to plug the gap.
Oh yeah, they were talking about you were looking a little sparse here in the middle too.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I can fill that up. Especially since I have tanks to get in there. This. Great. I love this. 1 down, 3 to go.
What, the Money Islands? Or?
No, India. I took India. So,
I feel like your dad's coming for you there, though.
what, with this?
With all the ships.
No, he's got...
You're not worried about it?
He's got 3 ships, 2 planes. I'm fine.
Okay. I feel like a bunch of those ships are damaged, though, aren't they?
Mine, yeah, but I go first, so my stuff gets repaired.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna actually take the initiative on that, kill that. But yeah, sad China's getting this big, but
No, they are kind of multiplying, huh?
yeah, I'll come back. I come back.
You always come back.
Yeah. Now that I have this factory, I can divert forces up. that American task force.
Yeah, this looks a little scary.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hunker down.
You're just gonna pretend like it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave all my ships up there. I'm buying another battleship and like 3 destroyers, so hopefully that's enough. I also have all 6 of my kamikaze tokens still, so I I have those. They're my ace on my sleeve. Italy is doing the best. Thinking I'm gonna take.
People have been dragging your dad for not taking out the Italian Navy, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I always underestimate Italians. Oh my gosh, Italy's Navy."
I'm gonna grab 2 of these tanks, come down, and land. Because if I navally invade this and take it, then there's
Yeah,
no
he
one
doesn't even
else.
have anybody there defending it.
Yeah, he's got no one there. So
Might as well, right?
I mean, he goes before me, so he's probably gonna build a couple guys here. But if my bombardment hits like it did before, be solid. My other tank, I think I'll blitz, and then I'll split up my 3 artillery and take these. Yeah. Because if he builds anything and it survives, it's gonna take 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I can't get anywhere. So if I take this, and I guess Belgian Congo. Normandy, Bordeaux.
I'm like, are you worried about all of this?
Not really. It's scarier than
Does
it
it just
looks.
look like because it's crammed into a little spot?
Yeah, and he's got both nations there, but if he's got both nations there, it's more of a defensive posture than an attacking one, because if he uses one to attack, then that leaves the other one there. And it's not being defended by the other. So if the Americans leave, then it's just a bunch of British planes. And and I guess some infantry. And if the British attack, then it's just Americans. And I've got a whole meat wall all over there. So
Aw, German meat wall.
yeah,
I think you need that on a shirt.
German meat wall. This is to scare him
Do you feel like it's working?
a little bit.
Do you think he's afeared?
Oh, he was pissed. Remember he tried to sink it with 1 bomber? I don't know what his plan was.
I feel like your dad barely ever has a plan.
Yeah.
He just goes by vibes.
Yeah.
And usually it's angry vibes.
Yeah. So I think I will take that little task force. I'll load something up and, I don't know, tack somewhere. Maybe I'll go on an adventure to Iceland and, I guess it's Iceland.
Iceland, clear out here?
Yeah, and then maybe an adventure or down to Canada. I don't know, we'll see how I feel.
Feeling cute, might go to Iceland later.
It'll take a stick.
Is this his, like, airfield?
Yeah, he owns Iceland.
So if you go take it, then you get that airfield. Yeah, that'll make him mad.
For Germany, I'm gonna buy 2 more tech dice to see if I can get something good.
Oh, somebody was asking about when it's a good idea to buy tech dice.
I don't know.
He's like, it seems like it's what you buy when you don't really have anything else to buy.
Yeah, because it's 5 IPCs per, and if you just buy 1 die, getting a 6 on that kind of sucks. You want more to,
Up your odds.
up your odds, but that's more money that you could be spending on.
You could buy like a tank or something.
Yeah, like I'm spending 10 IPCs this turn.
Well, and you guys have paratroopers, but I feel like they've been used like 1 time.
Yeah, they're kind of not good. Like if you could just drop paratroopers, it'd be so much better. But the fact you already have to be doing an attack that they could participate in, it kind of sucks. So
It's not worth the money.
not
I think that's
really.
what your dad has always said, that it's not worth the money.
Yeah. Though it pisses him off when I get stuff and then he spends money.
He rage
So
buys
yeah,
tech dice.
It's worth it. So for the Germans, I'm kind of hoping I get advanced artillery. That would be quite awesome. Then again, long range or heavy bombers could be cool. War bonds would be helpful. I Basically anything else at this point would be awesome, except rockets or radar. I can make rockets work. Radar would kind of suck.
So you'll get radar then.
Probably.
Okay. Round 7.
I know, not too crazy strategy wise, but I kind of just gotta sit where I'm at. I mean, push.
I thought round 7 was gonna be like the big battles.
Well, he's gonna attack me. For Germany, Russia's gonna be my main progress. Everyone else kind of just sit back and.
You're just gonna let him do his thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully burn himself out.
Yeah, he's gonna burn the British out over here because if he attacks with this, then it's dead and it can't go anywhere. Right now, it existing is not fun. But he's only got 2 infantry. I mean, this pisses me off, but all in all, it's not that bad.
Okay, get excited for round 7. Here we go.